You shouldn't have cut any of this, by the way. Go ahead.
No, we definitely need to. Not everything needs to hit the air. You're right. You look very concerned looking at your phone.
No.
Are you having another kid?
No, can you imagine? Then I will just start suing some hospitals, bro.
Can you do that?
No, but I will start it. I'll be the first one.
Yeah, I mean, if you can sue somebody for hot coffee, you can sue somebody for.
Yeah. No, but they tell you when you get the vasectomy, like you still can get pregnant, so watch it.
You still couldn't. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Oh, you got snippied.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Yeah,
Nah.
fucking. It was a horrible story. We should put this in the podcast. We're gonna start.
Well,
this.
it's recording.
We're
we
gonna
can just
start this
with
just so everybody just completely cuts the podcast off in the beginning.
Well, for those of you who are thinking about getting the snip so
Yeah.
you can have more time hunting because you have less kids,
Yeah.
insert Antonio's story.
So when there's a few things wonderfully that they come with getting a vasectomy. When you get a vasectomy, they tell you still can get pregnant, but you have to ejaculate. I think something like 20 to 30 times within 3 weeks. I think it is. And then you have,
Jesus Christ.
it's an excessive amount. Yeah, it's something like that, like 3 weeks or a month. It's something like I'm gonna get. I don't remember how many. I just remember just going
So
to
it's
town.
minimum once a
It was
day.
just like, God damn it. And you have to do it. Like when you're 40, you don't have the stamina for this shit anymore. Anyways, you have to do it, and then you got to get a test to see if there's anybody swimming down there.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
did the test, and it was awkward too because you got to jack off in a bottle, which is the first time I've ever done that. And then take the semen to the fucking guys, and then they grab the bottle, and then you're like, "Oh, thank you. We'll give you the test later." And I'm like, "Okay." So you either funniest thing is you either do it at your home, and then you have to take it within the hour.
You have to get it there.
You have to get it there within the hour, or just like the movies, you go to a room in the hospital, and they have a bunch of like
Nudie
magazines, which I haven't seen one forever, and DVDs. With the TV where you put the DVD.
Stop.
I swear to God.
That's hilarious.
And I have a friend who did it too, and he went to do it at the hospital, and he's like, "So what, do I go to the room?" He's like, "Yeah, just go to a room. Here's like a those book binders with the CDs and DVDs." And he's like, "Hold on, I have a phone. I don't want to touch that shit." It's like, who needs this anymore? Anyway,
For real.
yes. But so my story with a vasectomy was. It started. I don't know if how old people are listening to this, but back in the days, there was a nudie magazine called Hustler or Playboy, one of the other ones, and in the middle of them, they used to have stories of people, sexual fantasies, and then it literally started like that. It started like a Playboy fucking story, like "Dear Playboy. Today I succeeded with my sexual fantasy because I got a nurse coming in. He's like, put your pants on. I'm like, oh, good. I put my pants down. They put the little nightgown thingy where your ass is hanging in the hospital. And I'm like, okay. And then she's like, lay down. I got to put some tapes and some fucking thing. And you're like, I'm okay. So she lays down, opens the whole thing. So now my dick is out. just showing there. And I'm looking at the roof. I'm like, oh, man, this is uncomfortable. I hear a knock on the door. I think it's the doctor. There's another nurse comes in. My thing is hanging out. And then these two were talking. And I'm like, holy crap. Still looking at the roof, at the ceiling. I'm like, come on, please, leave. And she's doing her stuff. And the other girl's talking. Blah, 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 blah. Another knock on the door. A third nurse comes in. And I'm like, holy shit, dude, what the hell is going on? Anyways, they finish doing what she's doing. She covers. The doctor comes in. He's like, okay, we're going to start a procedure. They start injecting me with stuff. So it numbs the air. And he's like, you feel this? I'm like, no, I don't feel this. You feel this? No, I don't feel this. He goes, well, we're going to start. It should be 20 minutes. Shouldn't be more. I'm like, okay, cool. And like, I'm going to cut you right now. So he cuts me. He's like, did you feel that? He's like, no. He's like, okay, cool. You're numb. No problem. I'm like, start cutting all this stuff. And then he's like, I'm going to cut your first tube. And then I'm going to burn it. I'm like, cool. As soon as he cut that tube, I felt absolutely everything.
Whoa!
And I went, because I obviously when you get kicked in the nuts, you feel it like in your belly button area.
Yeah.
And I felt that shit right under my belly. I was like, and he's like, did you feel that? I'm like, yes. And he's like, oh my God. And he started injecting more shit.
Bro, I feel it in my belly
So-
button right
I
now.
don't
So-
feel good right now.
to make the story more lively, so people will be involved with my story. It felt when you cut a tendon out of a deer, you know that that crunchy. That's what it felt like. I felt that in my belly button. I was like, "Ugh!" And he's like, "You felt it?" I was like, "Yeah." So he started injecting. So, and he's like, "Okay, dude, I'm gonna put a lot. Let's start doing this fast." I'm like, "Please!" Now I'm shaking everywhere. I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!" And I'm like, I can't stop shaking. And he's like, "Don't worry, we're gonna do this fast." And then he fucking started burning the tubes, right? Because that's what they do it. and then all I could concentrate is the pain in my belly button and the fact that I'm smelling my balls being burned, which is, I didn't think.
I didn't even think of that. I did. Whoa.
I was just like, damn, it smells like my balls are burning. So yeah, that was my story. After they inject me with more shit, and then I couldn't walk for a couple weeks straight because everything was just like, I think it was in a rush that he did it after I felt the pain, and he did like a subpar job. But I got a friend who did it, and he was walking fine the next day. So it's like very hit and miss.
You got a rookie, I guess.
Yeah.
I got a rookie and 3 nurses to look at my junk. They didn't see much, but
Maybe- I mean,
there's
maybe-
not much in there.
Maybe they were complimenting. Like,
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
They were like texting each other, "You got to come and see
Get
the
in
size
here."
of this
Yeah,
shit."
there you
Whoa.
go. You should have put a Craving Wild sticker on the inside of your leg.
Anyways, welcome to another episode of Craving Wild Podcast.
You want to do the intro? Go. Oh, you're doing great. Great.
Go ahead.
Doing great.
Go ahead.
shit.
Well, now it's awkward.
Where we talk about deer
Yeah.
and vasectomy.
Yeah. So we're done. Well, so moral of the story is force your wife to do it.
Hey, I'll take that over having another kid. So let's just say that it's hard having a kid.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Craving Wild podcast episode. We are on 39. I thought about saying it in Spanish and realized I don't know how to say it in Spanish.
It would be cool if you said it just by saying it.
Just 39.
Oh, close.
Nueva?
Yeah,
Nueva?
close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see that? Hashtag 9th grade Spanish. Did you have to take Spanish class
Yep.
even down there in the fucking hillbilly
Yep.
Amish land?
Yep. I got in trouble. I didn't like my Spanish teacher. I got in trouble for necking out in the hallway. She gave me
She gave you
detention.
shit.
She was my homeroom teacher. Then I had her for class.
Shit.
And yeah, but she gave me detention for kissing a girl.
Oh,
Stupid.
no.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, it's hunting season.
Thank sweet Jesus.
We're in podcast land. It's like, what's today? We're a week. Well, 6 days away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. About 6 days.
5 sleeps away.
Got one more Monday.
Yes. One more Monday, one more Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, and a Friday, and we're good. And we are absolutely loaded with episodes recording this week. So excited about that. So we can hit hunting season. We don't got to worry about rushing, doing shit. We're good to go. We can focus on killing nothing but 170-inch giants.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you have any 170s on camera?
No.
No.
All right, me either. So maybe we'll...
No, actually, I'm a little light on the big ones this year.
85s?
And I think it's because there's a lot of feed on the ground right now.
Yeah. I
These
feel like
storms really knocked acorns out.
Yes, it did. I have a metal roof, and it's been horrible the last couple of days. It
Yeah.
just sounds like I'm in like Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's been bad.
We cut a red oak down the other day that was absolutely
Loaded.
loaded, and they were honkers.
Really?
Yeah.
When we were out, Antonio and myself were out in Benazet looking for elk, and walking in the woods, there were acorns everywhere. Like it was like not safe to walk.
Yeah.
Going down a hill.
Yeah.
It's like walking on marbles.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I believe that.
It's nuts.
Which
nuts.
is awesome for the deer, but it's going to make tough hunting.
Yeah, they're gonna be very isolated pockets
And
of.
they're not going to move much. You don't need to.
Yeah, no reason.
But
You could probably go in and just with a shop vac and suck them all up.
that's hunting. I mean, it is what it
Yeah.
is.
Would you rather have too many acorns or no acorns?
Neither. Right in the middle.
Right. I mean, that's what you want.
Well, honestly, I'd rather be on the light side of them because if you find them somewhere, because they're definitely going to be producing somewhere. But if your little pocket doesn't You just gotta get out of it and go find
find
them,
them, yeah.
and then you'll be on deer.
I agree with that.
But with too many acorns, you could literally be sitting as they're falling on you, and you might not be seeing deer. 'Cause
yeah, no, absolutely.
I think that's a little bit more frustrating.
It is. Like Delaware, I was sitting in a rainforest of acorns, and not one deer showed up.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Yep.
I don't know.
They're predicting to be a shitty ass winter, so that should be interesting too.
Well,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be a
Indicator.
yeah. I got a phone call from work. You guys can call.
All right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an indicator for the winter's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's good or bad. Last time we had a bad winter, I had a shitty season. So
Mm.
I don't know if I couldn't handle the cold, or I don't know. I didn't go out as much. I don't remember why.
Oh,
I can't remember. I just remember it was miserable, and I was like, maybe I don't want to go home.
we haven't had a hard winter in a while.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. When my daughter was younger than she is right now, I didn't go out hunting much. I didn't have time for anything.
Oh, you had to be dad.
I gotta be dad. I gotta be dad first
Yeah.
before anything. So yeah, anybody that has kids will understand that.
Yeah.
Unless you're, I don't know. It's hard, man.
Yeah, I believe it.
So hard.
Yep.
But now she's a little bit older, so I can get to frolic on the woods a little bit more.
She don't care about you as much anymore. At least the other day when you were on the phone with her in Delaware.
She's a mommy girl, man. They told me that Savannah my daughter would be like all about dad, man. She's all about mom still, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting pissed off already.
Yeah.
I
Well,
want,
do you spoil her enough?
fuck, do I spoil her enough? Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think I don't know. Maybe my wife says she's just like me.
Ah,
So maybe that's why.
yeah.
Maybe that's why. Well, who knows? Yeah. But
She'll come around.
no, she won't. No, she won't. Yeah, but what is your plans for the first seat of the year?
Well, so I have a topic I want to talk about as soon as Dan comes back.
Yeah.
It's gonna definitely spark some controversy because I think I am going to do it if I get the opportunity. But
Oh, shit. Dan, come back already.
but my first sit is I'm going to a new spot in my set of woods that I've never hunted before. I did hunt it one time, but it was with the rifle. I had the wife drop me off, and I
Yeah.
hunted the whole way back to the house.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna go and sit, and it's gonna just pretty much be an observation sit. And if
Yeah.
a big old fatty doe comes by, she's gonna get it.
All right.
But yeah,
Just
So-
an observation.
yeah. Because I've never hunted there before. I have a trail camera up there right now. I did have a really nice buck on it the first night I put it there, but I haven't had him since. But I think I'm getting some missed pictures because I get a lot of pictures but no deer, and I think I have it too high and they're coming underneath of it, but just hitting it enough that it goes off, and I don't.
Yeah.
Because I'll get like 15 pictures at a shot from it, and I don't.
Yeah.
And I think they're feeding underneath of it type stuff because there's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of acorns in there.
Interesting. Is that a cell cam you got there?
Yeah, it's a cell cam.
So do you have I have a problem with one of my cell cams.
What's
and
up?
I don't know if it's coincidence but I don't think it's coincidence. So I get exactly 6 photos every time I get the photos come in on my phone.
No matter what.
No matter what, 6. And the other day it changed to 8, and now I get 8. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? It bothers me so much.
See, some of my cameras will send me a picture at and I'll get 2, and it'll be at 2:00,
Mhm.
2:01, and I'll get that every month set to send me photos every 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I'll get that sporadically off of each camera. One camera does it all the time, and I don't know why. But I don't know if it's testing or.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But yeah, I'll get it at 2:00 in the morning, 4:00 in the morning, because I wake up in the morning and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have 8 pictures off this
yeah.
one camera, and it's just literally because it went off the past 4 times.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
just
know.
of nothing.
I don't know. I get my cameras to be at 2:00 in the afternoon every day.
Now, what cell cams do you got?
That's a good question. It's a spy point.
Oh, you have a spy point, though?
Yeah. It's
Is it a micro or are you?
yes, micro something. I fucking hate the names of
Yeah, you probably got the ones that I got because yours are still running. The ones that like Dan has don't run anymore. Some of them, their technology, quote unquote, ran out or whatever.
Maybe
That type of shit.
it's a micro something.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
But I
you
have
wanna
them
do-
too. I have 5 of those, and then I have 1 Flex.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna put more of them on the Christmas list this year.
Yeah. They had a bunch of deals on them, and I was gonna jump on it, but I had stuff to pay first, so
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
I mean, I have 6, and I think Spy Point's actually like a pretty relatively
Yeah.
cheap for the monthly plan, and I do get unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
So it's right now I'm paying like $90 a month,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's that big of a deal. And because I don't use them all year round. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. That was my next question.
Yeah, no, I use them for deer season.
September, October, November, and bam,
Uh,
December.
A little bit of December. It depends, because of rifle. So
Yeah.
I'll kind of just pay attention to how, people
Mhm.
are hunting and stuff like that. And then I'll use them for otters.
Oh, okay.
And I'll use the 250 free photos,
Mhm.
and I'll only buy I think it's $10 for the 1,000 photos,
Yeah,
because it's next to water and stuff like that, and
yeah.
I tend to not have as much activity.
Mm-hmm.
But like I like putting them on the beaver dams.
Yeah.
And
To
it's
see if
crazy
it
what
worked,
to
yeah.
see comes across beaver dams. Like deer will cross them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I get pictures of people. It's kind of funny. One guy, I got one guy with a muzzleloader one time, like a black powder.
Walking through the beaver pond?
He was walking across the dam.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, and it was kind of cool, but I was like,
If he falls, bro, that's it. for
yeah,
him.
it was because it was chilly.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
a chilly time. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
So, well,
One
nice,
of
nice.
my favorite things that you and me ever did together when we were scout. I don't even know if we were scouting for beaver or we were just hunting. I don't remember. It's remember in that place.
Yeah, deep in the bush.
No, not deep. It's close to where we park, and there's like a little lake there. And we were walking, and there was a deer that bobcat berry right next to the beaver dam.
Why?
Oh
Are we having like sentimental?
No, why am I not?
Conversations
no.
Why am I not? Oh, yes, no, yeah, I
We were
do.
rifle hunting.
Because I saw the cat.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and we were walking through it.
Mm-hmm.
The road splits.
Yep.
A Y. We made a left on it, and then all the way to the other side of that beaver dam right there, and it was literally right next to it.
Yeah.
And there's a tree stand right there
Yeah.
too.
That
And
tree stand's gone now.
Oh, I hope so.
And you should see that place now.
I was there. When was the last time I was there? I was there. Maybe it wasn't last year.
Okay.
The year before. Yeah, the year before. Like so, 22, 21 maybe. I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, they have. You know how you walk before you got to that split,
Yeah.
and you go back, and there's that tunnel that where the water went through.
Yeah.
That's now completely dammed up, and they have 3 more down the creek,
Yeah.
and it's getting flooded out. Yeah.
No shit.
Nobody will ever clear the beavers out of there unless you're allowed to break the law. Because that place is just getting. I'm surprised they're letting them do what they're doing. It's
Yeah.
freaking wild.
So it's completely covering that path.
Oh yeah, yeah.
that
Dan,
path.
Dan came back last year to take pictures of the otter, and it's. I should have told him to wear waders because he just wore his regular.
Yeah.
He
That's
should.
Yeah,
crazy.
and I was jumping from high spot to high spot.
Yeah.
What do you
and-
think? What do you think people don't trap there? That's a good spot. It's not that far from.
Well, people don't trap to begin with. I don't think anymore.
Yeah.
2, it's a lot of work. 3, people don't do it because things are froze up and stuff like that. Because once that freezes, that's really tough trapping. That's
Yeah, it's the best though.
yeah.
It's
Well,
the one
but
that I enjoyed the most. At
yeah,
least.
I love trapping back. It's been very good to me. I caught my first beaver and my first otter on the
Mhm.
same side of the pond on the lake. So, but I think it's just a lot because there's a lot, and it's not worth nothing. I do it out of the pure love of labor. It's
Yeah.
just, and I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed taking you along.
Yeah.
We get to have a lot of fun with it. I mean, you got to see me
Yes.
wipe out many a times.
Yes. I
Um,
wish I had the camera going.
oh man, that was. Well, I saw my feet before I hit the ground. I stepped
Ooh.
out of the water
You
onto
hit
the
hard.
ice.
Oh, you went through the fucking ice.
Feet went out, and I saw my feet in the air before I touched back on the ice.
Good lord.
And I smacked square on my back. The fucking
On
ice
the-
broke.
Oh.
And then this one that I fell in where I was like That's when you brought Savannah and Tina along.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it was Tina. No, it was just Savannah.
It might have been either or.
Yeah, and I fell in.
Yeah.
Fuck cold.
Savannah
Water down
was
my
a
waders.
tiny, tiny baby.
Yeah.
That happened to you don't know you haven't met Matt yet, but you will. Matt Yanetta, he's the fishing guy
Yeah.
that we have on. We were ice fishing and the ice like it just froze weird, so it was like a little just lip. So his heel hit that and he just slid.
Yeah.
And same deal. He went up and he had a bucket full of minnows. The fucking minnows are flying in the air. It's a spectacle to see, but I'm sure it hurts for the person that's.
But I was just Antonio. We'll go back to deer hunting. Antonio asked me what my plans were for.
Yeah. He said he has something controversy to tell us.
And
Controversial.
and I wanted you to be a part of it.
I like controversy.
I plan on shooting that white pieball if I get a chance.
Oh, really?
Oh,
You
that is
devil.
controversial.
You're a devil.
I plan on doing it.
So let's play the scene. Well, why is it so controversial?
Well, one, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful animal. You don't want it dead.
What, the brown ones aren't beautiful?
I agree with you.
Yeah, you know.
But I guess people think it's spiritual and stuff
Different.
like
Yeah.
that. They say if you kill a pure albino, you pretty much sealed your fate in the next year or something like that.
Oh.
So like broken a mirror.
Yeah.
7 years of bad luck.
Correct. Same.
You know how
Don't
many mirrors
you
I've
know,
broken at work?
Don't walk under a
Thousands.
ladder or stuff like that.
Same thing.
I think it's
I'm never gonna kill a deer again. Apparently,
It's such an anomaly. I think people just want it to be
It's
around.
just different. Yeah,
It's because they can see it, and you know
Yeah.
you don't always see the brown ones.
it's because you can separate it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then people get an attachment to it and stuff like
Yeah.
that. The controversy around mine, I think, is going to be because it's only a yearling.
Right.
It's going to be. It's a first year deer, but I guarantee in rifle season somebody sees it, it's getting popped.
Especially if
yeah.
there's no snow on the ground,
Yeah.
it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. And she's going to get kicked out at some point because
Yeah.
mom's going to
Yeah.
go do her
It's
thing.
hilarious that like literally says to like
Yeah, she said she has like the brown patch. It looks like it says the word 2 on her. So
it's hilarious. It's like
I named her
perfect.
Deuce. I'm glad
Yeah.
it's Deuce.
It was awesome. Yeah.
But I've seen her 3 times now in relatively the same area, so I think she's holding pretty tight on some stuff. But yeah, if I get an opportunity, I think I will plug her because I want
Are you gonna plug her with the bow or the gun?
either or, but
Oh,
I'd like to
no,
plug her with the bow.
Yeah.
She's not going to last long in general, so why not take the opportunity and have, because what I'll do is I'll just tan her hide and
That'd be really cool to have like
and
a.
put that on the back of my couch or lay it on
Yeah.
the bed or
That'd be
something
so
like
cool.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, she's not going to last long. I've been doing some research about it because ever since I first saw her, I've been fighting myself on it, and
You have been.
because it's a young deer, and I'd rather not shoot a smaller deer, but it's only like 2% of the deer population that this happens to,
Mm-hmm.
being piebald and stuff like that, and it's a bunch of chromosome and scientific stuff that I don't necessarily know how to repeat because it's tough reading. But outside of predators able to see them and stuff, they normally have some abnormality, whether it's short legs, screwed up hooves, scoliosis.
Interesting.
Then they have internal issues that you'll never know, like different things. Now, you do have one every once in a while that's perfectly healthy and got no issues,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
most of them, probably, 99% of them have some type of ailment that's why they don't last long, outside of being seen by
Everything.
every Tom,
Yeah.
Dick, and Harry and Predator out there.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Well, that's when Kevin sent that photo to the text message. I was like, yeah, you should put it on Facebook. Come on, put it on
Yeah.
Facebook if you shoot him, because he has a piebald too. Remember? And I was like, the reason
forgot about that,
the
yeah.
reason I said that was because people will they will
Yeah.
give him shit because, like you said, everybody thinks
it's
just
going to
like
be controversial as hell,
Yeah.
and I'll post it because I'll be proud of it.
Yeah.
I did. What's the difference between me picking out a buck and hunting that
Yeah.
buck? It's the same thing. It's a wild animal. There's
Yeah. I think people put too much on that
um
on that shit.
yeah, and I've been thinking like I've shot small deer back in the day. I've shot a couple doe that have been small. They're standing by themselves, and you can't, or you're just in the moment. It don't really matter what reason for shooting
Yeah.
a smaller deer, but
Yeah.
it's the same thing. It's not going to waste. It's not doing.
No, I think until somebody comes and does your job for a week and buys the tag, they can shut the front door about what you do with your tag.
Yeah, but
and anybody does with their tag. Like it really doesn't matter.
but it's mostly the non-hunters.
Yeah.
And people that
Yeah.
you know.
It's just people that just want to bitch about something.
But
Just
wish
give
me
them
luck
something
on Deuce. I'm going after it.
Is that? Are you gonna make a move on her opening day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Depending on the weather and shit. It's supposed to be rainy. At least the last time I looked. If it's raining in the morning, I probably won't hunt the morning. And where she's at, I think it's going to be a morning deal.
Okay.
It's not. I shouldn't say it's going to be a morning deal, but it's just.
Yeah.
Just that's what I've.
What's your thoughts on pie ball? Killing a pie ball?
I don't
care.
If it's there, you shoot him.
Yeah. So I was kind of in the same not predicament, but situation you were last year. Or was it last year?
You did, yeah, last year. Yep. You had one on camera.
Yeah. So the year before it was 2 years ago because, it was 2 years ago, right? So same thing. We've had conversations about this numerous times. Had a pie ball, and it was a yearling, and I was like, it's small. I don't want to shoot it. It also didn't help that the landowner didn't want me to shoot it either, but
yeah,
there's ways around that.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to shoot it just because it's a young deer, right? Because I would normally not shoot yearlings. And guess how many times I've seen that deer after that? 0. So it's like, why? It's like you're fabricating this idea that it's like no one's gonna touch it. It's gonna be there.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's just not gonna make it that long.
No, unfortunately, it's not because I know for a fact.
Yeah.
People see that in rifle season.
Dude, rifle season gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
It is.
And there's
no snow, like you said.
And that's public land. I was on private land and it didn't last a minute. And you're on public.
See, I didn't even know she was still around. I thought she disappeared.
Right. I'm surprised she hasn't yet. Soon she probably will.
But I thought maybe because she came across the road, traveled in from somewheres, and just happened to be following Mom. But she's a local.
Yeah. Is she like by herself now, or you always see her?
She's always with deer. Yeah.
Okay.
The other day when I saw her, when I went to go for a walk, I had parked the truck and I saw her walking. I saw 2 deer, so I just was futzing around. I looked at my phone or something, and I put my head back up, and she was just standing there, and I was like, "Holy smokes, you stand out!"
They do.
And
it's
then
crazy how much they stand out.
Yeah,
especially when you see them at dark, like right before the sun, you can see them from a mile away.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit! What is that white thing? A ghost?
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, it's awesome.
What's your plans this year? So I hope you kill this deer. Do you like? How's your buck situation? We'll just start with you. Like, how's your buck situation going on right now?
I got a lot of young deer around. Nothing big to write home about yet, but I'm waiting on that. But I have some cameras I have not touched because I don't want to go in yet because I'm waiting to check them when I go in hunting. I'm just going to stop and grab the card and go check it at home, and that's kind of be like my observation shit I was just talking about. It's going to be, I'm going to sneak in there, hunt a little bit, and then on the way out, grab 2 or 3 cards because I think I got 3 there that need to be checked.
Right.
And then regroup at the house and then see what I want to do for the evening. That's what my first day looks like. But buck-wise, I have nothing. I have some deer I've had over the summertime on cameras, and these are them 3 cameras I haven't checked, so it'd be nice to know if they're still around. But those are the only ones I'm after right now, but other than that...
Yeah, nothing.
I'm kind of... Yeah, no, I'm just kind of... It is what it is.
Just learning.
Yep.
Learning year.
Yep. Which I prefer these years because then it's kind of more exciting.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see a buck you never saw before. And
Yeah, there's something. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like that not knowing because you're just hunting at that point in time.
Correct. And so I'm using the saddle here in the early season because it's going to be short sits. It's going to be quick hunts. So it's going to be fun to use that here because there's a bunch of places that I have had in my back pocket that I've wanted to hunt and just... It's a freaking hike with a tree stand or anything like that, or I just never got there because I was learning another area. But this is what I'm going to... The first probably week, I'm just going to be a lot of observation and enjoying...
Are you trying to do every day? Or you can't because of work?
Well, that's going to be just depending on what time I get out of work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you might be able to do like an evenings.
More than likely, yeah, it's going to be... I'm going to only be able to hunt evenings until I have vacation, or I can hunt mornings on Saturdays.
Yeah. Okay. That's
So
not bad.
I'm in the same boat pretty much as you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just be doing it in Jersey during the week.
That's one thing I really miss about working at the bow shop was I could hunt morning and
I'm
evening.
proud of you.
I could-
I'm proud of you. You didn't say it. It only took 39 episodes and we got it.
What boat? No, but
So what boat shop? So
Yeah.
the weather right now looks pretty good. 69 degrees for the opening day. What just happened? Did the TV go out?
Yeah.
69 degrees. Northeast wind at 8 miles an hour. Coming off, like rain is just gonna stop in the morning.
Oh, then I'll be hunting in the morning. I'll
Wait
get.
for the rain to stop.
Oh boy.
So here's the thing, right?
Now, what'd you say the wind was?
Northeast.
Oh boy.
Is it good for your honey hole?
boy.
Oh boy. And that's where she's at.
Oh well.
And
There
it's
you go.
got to be a morning hunt to get in there.
Well, we're just gonna have. You know what I want to know? Do piebald tenderloins taste different than non-piebald? And there's only one person in this room that can answer that question for us, or try to.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
well,
you're
well,
not-
I'll let you all taste it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah,
say
yeah.
you're not gonna imbibe. Well, fuck you. Then.
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
I hope you fucking miss it.
Did it just get
Twice.
super dark? Did it get super dark in here?
No.
Is the TV or is it getting dark outside? I guess.
I guess it's getting dark outside.
Whatever. Anyway, that was
Yeah. So
yeah.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So what are you doing? Oh, you got a work opening day, right?
I gotta work the
That's
first weekend.
stupid. It should be
Yeah.
illegal.
It should. I need to pay bills. So it's not. Anyways, yeah. I gotta work Saturday and Sunday, so I won't do anything. If it depends on if I get work or not on that week, then I'll start. Little by little. Most likely, I'll start in the little piece of private that I hunt. I'm still trying to learn it, and I did a couple new stuff this year. I'm gonna see if it does anything. I suck at
what'd you
putting
do-
trail cameras.
What'd you do new?
So I have a little corn feeder that I put there. Those ones that.
Oh, you put a feeder out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But just it's a tiny one, like a 50-gallon one, and I tried to see if I put more corn will bring more.
5 gallon.
5 gallon. It said 50 pound.
Oh, sorry. I thought you
50
said
pound.
50 gallon.
No. Sorry, if I don't know, 50 pound of corn.
Gotcha.
Fits. So I'm gonna see if actually made and I didn't make any difference because the year before I had one and I put one and I'll put it every a month. I'll just spread deer and it will spread corn and then the does will come. Mostly does will come. And then this year I put a lot more, but it did absolutely nothing. It's just same amount of deer, nothing extreme.
Because they got other ones to eaten
Yeah.
out of, probably.
Yeah, so but that property that I hunt is usually the bucks don't come until the end of October.
It's a rut spot.
Yeah, so I'm seeing if I put a mock scrape this year, and I am in a new location on that property that I feel like it's gonna be better because I already had a couple locations there and they're very hit and miss. And then whenever I get a chance to really that I feel like I'm not gonna work for a long time and it's getting to the rut days, then I'll probably pick a piece of private property. Oh, sorry, a public land, and then just hunt that.
You're just going to pick a piece of private? I
No,
want
no,
Yeah, I'm going
no,
here.
sorry, a piece of public land.
This is America.
This is my land too, man.
If you guys hear any background noise, we're in the middle of a fucking hurricane, so it's
so,
torrentially downpouring outside.
Yeah.
So most likely I'll do that. As soon as I know that I don't have work for a while, then I'll just get involved in a piece of public land and I'll just hunt that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to learn how to hunt new pieces of land without me being there. Because I think I want to take advantage of learning that. So when we do stuff like Delaware or we do, if we go somewhere else, I have an idea of what my game plan will be when we do that.
So do you mean like just do a lot of topo, like map, aerial stuff?
Yeah, just like maybe I'll go to a place where we've hunted before that we've seen a lot of deer, but I haven't put a camera there, so I don't know if there's any deer or no. So maybe I'll just do that just so I can learn how to be a little bit better at this, just picking a random spot just in case we go to another state hunt.
Yeah.
I'll have an idea of what to look for, and then
I mean, I think, in my opinion, for me personally,
Yeah.
that's the epitome of the best hunter you could possibly be.
yeah,
Is just to be dropped off in a fucking
Yeah.
piece of public in Indiana and come home with a deer.
That's kind of my mentality of why I started hunting the way I do. Usually, I kill a buck somewhere and I move on.
Yeah.
I don't stay long. I kill a deer, and because all I want to do is
Just learn. Yeah.
yeah. It's I enjoy that part of hunting.
That's what I like the most.
I like them both though too. I like working a property over a couple of years too.
Yeah.
Well, because you're learning it.
Yeah,
But like you can't if you don't know what the intentions, I should say, of a whitetail, then you can't necessarily.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you can go and approach every place the same way, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I like, and I can't wait for obviously rifle, because rifle the frustration of tree stand sitting goes away a little bit.
Yeah,
You
you
usually, you
Yeah.
just walk around a little bit more. You do sit in a tree stand once in a while, but I feel like, especially if it rains or anything like that, man, oh, dude, it's my fucking...
that's what you like to do.
dude, it's just walk around,
Yeah.
see if you push deer, You learn a lot doing that, too.
Yeah.
Especially for that property, if you want to hunt the deer after, you more or less know where they're hiding, so...
Now you're about to say you suck at trail cameras. Why you say that?
Oh, because I have never been able to fucking put deer in trail cameras, no matter what I do.
It's funny, it's funny you say that.
I hate it. I hate it. I don't know what is it about it. I don't know. It frustrates me enough that I wanna use it as a tool for my hunting style, or I want to use it just to be like, oh, there's deer here. But I suck at it so much that I don't know what is it.
What are you basing that off of?
Oh, it's
Like, do you get like you have like 1,000 pictures and only 5 of them have deer?
no. I get a month and I get like 8 photos.
Wow.
Yeah. It's real bad. I don't usually. That's why I never send photos of anything to anybody, because I don't have any. I have 0.
Here's the thing though.
But when I hunt,
You kill deer all the time.
I fucking kill deer.
So what's it matter?
So
what's
it
the
doesn't.
point?
But it bothers me because I want to use it
As a
because it's
tool.
an important tool. Even though we discussed this in the podcast millions of times, it's what 10% of
yeah.
information. It's
Yeah.
not that much, but if it gives me an edge by just a little bit, then I'm gonna take it. But it's
I see what you're saying.
it's not something that I rely on anymore, because I can.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's frustrating. It's real frustrating. So if I get a trail camera and there's a lot of does, I'll just put it in the back of my mind. Go there in the rut. There's does there. They're going to be following somewhere in there. I'll just pay attention to it later. But I can, when we had those big deers back in that spot that we used to hunt, most of them were both of you. I had maybe him or the other guy a couple times, but nothing more. Nothing more. It's just, I don't know what it is.
Keep in mind too, we're running significantly more cameras than you are.
Yeah.
So we there's a lot of cameras I pull that I get nothing on.
Yeah,
too.
some of them are complete duds.
Yeah.
I just actually with Emily, we put out a bunch for her by where she works, and it was
Nothing.
dud.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then
Maybe
a
that's what it
capital
is.
dud.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just need to buy more.
Yeah, just spring. I mean that's how I just pepper.
Yeah.
And something's gonna walk in front of a camera somewhere.
My strategy. I don't know what is it. I really don't know what. Maybe I'm just aiming it at the wrong spot. Maybe if
What do you look for?
Well, I either if I see a trail like it's been heavy, like a highway that's been, I put it there. Don't deer just be like, nah, man, fuck that. I don't use that highway anymore. Under construction.
Detour.
Go around the fucking. Yeah, and then I put on scrapes. I put on fucking rubs. Anything that I can see is like, oh dear, there's a bed over there. Let me put it aiming somewhere over there.
Scrapes can be very deceiving.
Yeah, 100%. I stopped that baloney.
You got to find the right one, and if you don't find the right one, it's
I
hit or
stopped that
miss.
baloney a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
How long do you when you put a camera out? How long do you let it sit for before you move it?
Months.
Oh shit.
Yeah. There's I think 21 was it maybe, or 2020 maybe. I don't remember anymore. I had a camera the whole year. I was like, I'm not moving that camera. My camera's gonna stay there, bro. I was like, I just wasted batteries. I just wasted 8 batteries.
OG Trump spot.
Yeah.
If you were gonna put that camera there now,
Yeah.
I haven't got a photo of a deer in weeks.
Well,
I just got a photo of a spike. I lied.
But that spot is so hard.
But a month ago,
Yeah.
I was getting 50 photos a day.
Yeah.
So it's just, and it's food based. Obviously, we know that now.
Mm-hmm.
So if what I was getting at was like, if you were just say you just were like, I'm gonna put a camera here while you're
Yeah.
scouting, 2 weeks before season, you're not gonna get anything there.
Yeah,
But that spot's fire a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
could
maybe
you could just be behind, or
Yeah, you're
Maybe.
juking and jiving, like
Maybe.
you're just doing the opposite of what they're doing.
It frustrates me enough that I don't do it anymore as much as I wanted to.
Oh, well,
So
government policies are gonna
Yeah.
answer that and make that.
well,
easy
Dan and I
decision for
could
you.
run a clinic and
Oh,
show you.
let's do it.
Just it's gonna cost you
Okay.
a lot.
Okay. Okay.
probably $100.
Okay.
An hour.
An hour. All right. All right. Next time you call me for a photo, you know what my day rate is. Anyways,
I'll find an influencer on the internet. Will do it for me for $20 and a pair of socks.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I saw. Maybe I'll start. I don't know. Maybe I'll get more. I don't know. We'll see. I don't concentrate on it. I just concentrate on what I can do best and how I usually find deer by
Mhm.
myself. But I'm a stubborn guy and I have a lot of free time, so I'll try my best.
You gotta play to what you're either good at or what you have time to do.
Yeah.
No, 100%. That's
That's the
why
name of
I
the
do the
game.
things I do.
There's a lot of guys who are cold-blooded killers that are like, I just have a lot of time. Like they're not.
Yeah.
They'll admit they're not great at anything. They just have a bunch of time.
They get it's seat time. It's
Yeah.
putting in the
Yeah.
time in the woods.
And then you got the other guys who seems like they could just go to a state and they just kill a buck every time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
But
Yeah.
who doesn't know the preparation they did on the back end of
Well, yeah,
Shit,
that's yeah. I
like
think
you're
that's what I
talking
mean.
about topo maps and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
because that goes a long way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think if you dig deep into these guys that are shooting bucks in 2, 3, 4, 5 states a year, they've been doing it for 30 years, and they probably struck out like we've been in Delaware for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you find a spot, kind of like what you were saying, where it's just okay. This first week of October, I got to be in New York at that spot. Second week of November, I got to be in Ohio at this spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well-
until you find those,
Yeah. Yeah. I like this is one of the reasons I like hunting so much is because there is not a right way to do anything or a wrong way to do anything, and just do what keeps you
Doing it.
hunting.
Yeah.
Because if you follow somebody on YouTube that does something different, or a friend that does something but he bores the bejesus out of you, we'll give you 2 more years and you'll be done with hunting.
yeah. Well, look at us, 3 guys in the room right now. We all hunt different.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, and I do stuff that I will not break from,
yeah.
because
Mhm.
that's just I
It's
made
your
it
go-to.
a regiment. It's
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know I
Yeah.
got so much time, and because like I'm a big proponent of is like people say, oh, I don't have the time to hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to do it, you'll make the time.
Oh yeah.
If it's that important to you, you'll make
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Either whether it's you only get to hunt 4 days a year, or you get to
Mhm.
hunt 40 days a year.
Mhm.
You still, if you want to do it, you'll make.
Yeah.
You'll
No,
make time.
100%.
Oops.
I agree with that.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. That annoys the shit out of me when people start talking about.
Yeah, I don't have
That-
the time.
Yeah. There's when you can just break it down and sit down with that person and be like, all right, well, you're wasting time here, you're wasting time there, you're wasting time here.
Mhm.
But that's up to them to decide it, not us.
Remember, and if you don't want to go out hunting, just say that you don't. It doesn't-
I think it's just easier for people. It's just an easy excuse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't have time. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't kill deer because I don't have time. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
No,
enough.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. Fuck it. It is what it is.
If you like it, you'll do it, bro. Simple
Yeah.
as that.
Mhm.
No matter what.
Yeah. That's it. I
I
like.
know-
You know what I like?
What?
Elk.
That was a weird transition.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that.
I like turtles.
I like. I like turtles. I think there's a I'm starting to develop a conspiracy on this whole
Yeah.
Pennsylvania elk thing. Because
yeah,
yeah.
it's very, very.
Does that have to do something with
Oh,
this?
I think
yeah.
so,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. 100%. There. I think maybe 50% of the tags are legit lottery, but the other 50% is just.
They're bought.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh, this
it's-
person's this
Yeah,
person's
Yeah.
okay. That
if you
person.
help this guy, I'll help you with this type
Yeah.
of thing. I don't know, man.
Do you
it's
think if
very
we bring them
frustrating.
on the show, we'll get a we'll get a
Well, I'm gonna.
we got to start using our fucking
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that too. That's a good idea.
bringing them on the show?
Yeah, yeah,
You scratch my back, I scratch
Yeah.
yours.
yeah.
Listen here.
We'll be big one day.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Listen, if you want to promote your business with about 27 people, You know who to talk to.
Depending on the week. Yeah. Yep. It's a fair number. Fair number.
Yeah.
Fair number.
Yeah, but that was a weird transition, but
So, well, we're gonna ask you what's your plan for deer
Yeah.
hunting.
even though you just said it was the same
So-
thing.
No, I got a
You
lot
don't
of
have
weird shit
time.
going on.
You don't got time.
I don't have time. Yeah, I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have anything. Well,
Well,
I'm in this predicament where it's like I got a pretty good deer on camera and on private that I could work, and I'm the only person who hunts that private. So I'm trying to like keep myself off of that property without blowing them out, but also, hunt a specific deer. But I don't really like hunting specific deer because it annoys the shit out of me.
It's frustrating as can.
It is. It is. And I want to see deer and I want to shoot deer. I could, not that I don't care what's on the head, on what kind of rack they're holding, but when a deer like this kind of shows up on a property, like this deer is 40 inches more than any other deer I've ever had on this on this property. So it's like it's significantly bigger, to where it's like almost stupid not to put time into it. So obviously, with that being said, I'm going to put a lot of time into that. But there's also, I want to go back to Delaware.
You
I
can
wanna
hunt the fringes pretty good though, right?
I can pinch pretty hard off of fringes and like really work it, which is what I plan on doing. It's just whether or not I get the good winds to do that.
I see
Because
what
the
you're
problem is my access.
Yeah.
He's gonna know. So the photo that I sent you, did I send it to you, or we were just talking about it? We were just talking about it.
I don't know. Was that a different buck you sent me and Mose this morning?
No, it's the same buck. That's why I said it was weird looking.
Okay.
I'll show you. He's doing the same. He's doing the same exact thing that he did exactly 30 days ago.
Interesting.
Same time, going the same direction. The only difference is it was daylight 30 days ago and dark now. So, but where he's coming out of, I think he's bedding actually in an area where I killed a buck in January, 7 years ago now, probably that was. So I kind of have an idea where he's bedding. Why he's going to where he's going, I don't know. But obviously he's doing it for a reason. I know there's doe bedding up there, so maybe just doing a loop just to check the ladies out, see what's there, which is very possible. Food is the opposite way he was going, like big food ag. Where he was heading is also acorns. 30 days ago, they weren't dropping 30 days ago. Now they are. So, he could be in there. He could be checking, whatever. So, yeah, my season is going to be chasing this guy around. And then I have another piece of private that I can pretty much kill a doe whenever. So I might do that opening day in the morning. Go there, hopefully fill that tag on an all brown one. No, we have no pie balls running around over there. And
only the privileged ones, too.
Right. So I'm basically like I'm fighting this thing of like I'm like fighting this. Do I put a lot of time into this deer, or do I sit back and just wait for this deer? I have cell cams on scrapes and just wait because historically I know these scrapes are gonna fire up pretty much right in the middle, like October 15th. Do I just sit back and wait for him to go on one of those scrapes because he's the dominant deer in that area? I know he's gonna be on that scrape. Do I wait for that and then go in and make it, or do I try and get it done now because he's such a big deer? I'm sure there's other people that are on this deer or know about this deer. So like I'm fighting time, but I'm like trying not to be pushy and push him off the property because it's very, very easy to do that. So that's where I'm at. I'm watching a couple of other scrapes on public with cameras. If they fire up, maybe I'll go over there and do that because I want to bounce around to other states. Like I don't want to spend all season chasing this deer.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, he is a giant. So yeah, I'm in a weird. I don't really know what I want to do. To be honest, I got way too many options, which is a problem. I got way too many options in those. The option A is like the opposite of hunting I want to be doing all year. So, and I can only hunt them on Saturdays because, except for maybe the first week, by the time I get home, it's dark. So it's better for me just to hunt in Jersey because it takes me an hour and 20 minutes to get home. So by the time I get here, go do whatever I got to do. I save so much time just hunting in Jersey. But that's public land, and it gets pounded, and it is what it is. But, produces deer, so.
Yeah.
And then you got New York, and then I might get bored and shoot to Indiana or something, or Ohio, who knows. I have ADHD with hunting, and is it ADD or ADHD? What's the difference?
ADHD.
Okay.
You and me both.
Is that high def? Is the HD high def?
It's 4K, dude.
That's what I have.
Fucking 4K for sure.
So speaking of Indiana, have we?
IND. Yeah.
Next week we're going. Get ready.
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow.
Be there.
So is that what we're doing next year?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Are
so.
we all
too.
are we have decided on that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think so.
We
Just
thought
so I
about
can
it.
start preparing.
Everybody, yes, prepare as if we're going somewhere further than Delaware.
Okay.
yes, correct.
Okay.
We'll try to. I'll try to make it as cheap as possible because I get a kick out of finding deals to do shit like this.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, how
What do you
much
mean?
cheaper can it
Yeah, I
get?
was just gonna say.
Yeah. We can. I'll try to find a way to either maybe we can fly and it'll be cheaper to just rent a car and then go over there. Maybe it will be easier for us.
I'm not flying. I'm driving. I don't care if it costs me $8,000.
Listen,
I'm driving.
listen, buddy. We can probably fly over there for cheap
Yeah.
and then rent the car and
Right.
drive back.
What do you do though when you get there and your shit's not there?
It's gonna be there. Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I
That's
know
it.
it's gonna get there once it's in the back of my truck.
Listen, buddy. Listen. Stop being a Karen and just calm down. I'm playing. No, it's brother. Flying is fucking. Safe,
I know it's.
man.
I know it's safe.
It's-
I love flying. Like I love
You
flying.
mean the equipment and all
The
that
equipment,
stuff.
that's what
I think,
I'm worried
I
about.
think it'll be fine. I think most likely we'll drive, but
and then
like
getting the
renting
meat back,
cars.
getting the head back,
that's all fine.
all that shit.
Well, you put it on the plane, bro. If you can put a 50 caliber rifle in a plane, you can put a fucking head of a deer in a plane. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, technically, legally, you can't. The head, they'll take it.
Technically,
Because it's CWD.
well, we'll go to Walmart, get a turkey,
Clean it out.
bam, we'll bleach it real quick. There's no brain left in there. That's it, bro. There's possibilities. There's ways around.
there's a way to do everything hip locked up.
There's ways around it. Anyways, but I like to find, like for example, when we were talking about North Dakota, that's South Dakota. Instead of driving 21 hours over there, right? If we take a flight to Salt Lake City and rent a car and drive 5 hours to them, the plane ticket is $180.
Yeah, that. I mean,
And then
that
drive
makes sense.
and then drive 5 hours.
Yeah, that
And-
that
And
totally makes sense. But I think Indiana, I think we could.
oh yeah, we could probably drive. But I like to
Would you say
look
it's
at deer.
just to
I like
figure it out.
I like to figure it out. Maybe camping is a good idea. Maybe camping is not a good idea.
Well, I think we got to figure out when we're going,
That's
and then base where we're staying off of that.
Yeah. But
Because
it all depends. We can probably find an Airbnb, but
we were
can't have-
talking about Halloween,
Yeah.
yeah,
and you never know what type of weather you'll get.
yeah.
And now are we all gonna go in the same car? So somebody has to drop people off,
Yeah.
or what are we gonna do?
That's. I
Are we
mean,
gonna rent a car over there so everybody has their own car and do
it's
their
a
own
pain
shit?
in the balls, but
Never.
that's
I didn't even think about that
Yeah.
because I was thinking of camping. Because that place that you showed me, we
Yeah.
could literally
yeah.
disperse from.
So it
camp.
is possible you just lose a lot more sleep.
Yeah.
Like that's how me
Well, I
and my
don't
buddy Sean did it in Illinois. Is that, like we
Yeah.
drove each other to our spots.
Yeah. I don't think you lose that much sleep because at that time of the year it gets dark pretty early.
You're right. You're right.
So you'll be at the camp
Yeah,
early enough to just
chill.
True.
Just chill. Yeah.
I guess lose sleep just in the sense of like you gotta
gotta
wake
wake up a little
yeah,
bit
you're just
earlier.
waking up earlier. You're not technically losing.
Yeah. So there's a lot of pre-production that we got to do.
Logistics.
Logistics.
That's
but
the fancy
I love
Logistics.
I love that shit, man. I go on rabbit holes and that shit.
We got to break it down to like a dollar value when we want to stay under.
Yeah.
And if the people listening to this, if you guys want to see like have us break down kind of because this is all new. We've never been. No one here has been to Indiana.
Yeah.
How we break it down funding wise.
I think
what we're looking at.
Maybe
all
we
that
maybe
stuff.
we can do like a little video on it.
Like
and
a little
then-
series.
and do not even a series, just like one little quick video of it, and then at the end we can put what it cost everybody,
The breakdown.
and then what we did, and then
Yeah.
it'll be like an informative video for everybody. Because
It starts now. Like
Yeah.
start like I'm gonna start saving money now.
Well, that's kind
So
of
it's like
why
a
I was
year.
asking.
Yeah.
Because then I'll start because I gotta need to know a number of
Yeah.
the base off of licensing. So
$3,000.
3,000.
3,000.
Yeah.
3,000.
That includes the full body mount of a 185.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Is this covered by Craving Wild? Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it is.
I'm so happy at work. I don't want a full mount deer. Can I just get the money? Can I just say that I
Just
did?
take or cash. Take the cash.
And just say I did. I don't even have where to put my fucking a full-size deer in my house.
No, me either.
I'll put it right next to the chimney like Santa Claus is coming into town.
I have a hard enough time putting 3 people in to record.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
Yeah, Indiana should be fun. And if something happens, we could probably just look at the states right there. If Indiana is not logistically
there's-
possible,
I see what you're saying.
we'll
yeah.
we just concentrate around there.
It shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because all you got to do is drive through PA and
Yeah.
Ohio, and then
Yeah.
you're pretty much in there.
Yeah.
In the meat and taters. So
Would you be able to do the whole week or
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
we would leave like a Friday night after work,
Yeah.
get there.
We'll do
then
it.
come
We'll do
back.
a red eye drive over there just to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can wake up at 3 fine. You probably can do the same thing.
Yeah, I got it. It's normally no issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever.
It's once I'm. It's pretty much as long as I'm up, I'm fine.
You're good.
It's
Yeah.
just might be that initial. Don't
Right.
talk to me for a half hour. Let me get myself together.
I'll wake you up with my vasectomy story. God damn it! Shut up.
Are we actually leaving that? Are we leaving that? Is that going to be the beginning of the show?
If you want to, I don't give a shit.
All right.
People feel my pain.
I don't want to feel that pain.
No.
So
That's
There's-
okay.
there's
That's
a lot
okay.
of-
When you have a kid and you're like, well, I don't know if I want another one, and you'll be like, well, I think I'm gonna get a
Start
vasectomy.
second guessing it. All right, let's not kindle this story.
Yeah.
We talk about too many things other than deer too many times.
That's all right, man. I think this is why I like this type of when we're
'Cause it's just
we work
bullshit.
together. We just just talking.
Yeah.
It's usually more engaging, I guess, for people.
Yeah,
It's like could
It's
be
more
here,
realistic.
Yeah,
More
talking-
realistic.
Talking but
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and I just want to point out that Eddie's been fondling with a pistol for the last 30 minutes, and I'm getting scared.
It's not loaded.
empty, you son of a bitch.
Is it?
Huh?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Totally empty.
Yeah. No, I'm just
No,
fucking.
I know.
I'm just fucking.
See, look.
This is like the typical scenario. He opened it. We seen it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
No,
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 the mag's out, the chamber's clear,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
so
I'm just.
yeah. I got
Well,
it. Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta do now that we're talking about this. We gotta then start doing logistics because you said you gotta have a couple years before we can do like an out west one.
Yeah, that one's
I don't
gonna be if we're gonna do a big trip like that, I need some serious time to prepare just mostly because of like going on vacation with the wife and stuff like that. It's normally then, it's not normally a vacation day amount. It's normally a financial amount then because of
it's expensive.
Because of it. Yeah. I mean, the fucking tag is going to be more than
Yeah.
what we've
Well,
spent in.
Well, but
Delaware
we can
Coal.
go to states out west to like concentrate in like muleys, and it'll still be Delaware price. It won't be $800.
yeah. No, it's
No, I understand. I understand. So we can start doing the logistics for that too.
See, the thing with the Western hunting, though, is like, because you guys don't have any points, we're very limited to the states we can go to.
100%.
And then also, everybody else can go to those states.
100%.
So we got to like put a lot of time on topo maps,
Yeah.
on
that's
X,
fine.
like trying to find like
That's fine.
those nuggets.
There's a lot of land, man.
Oh, there is.
So I enjoy. I just want a hunt where I can see more than 100 yards. That's all I care for. That's all I care for. I just want to see. I just don't want to see trees. I just want to be like, oh, look, there's a mountain over there. I can.
You know what
see it.
sucks though is like when you're in that predicament, right, and you're sitting on a mountaintop,
Yeah.
and you go, "Oh, there's elk over there," right, and you're like, "Fuck, it's gonna take me like a day and a half to get there."
Yeah. Hey, but at least
You're seeing
At
something?
least you're
Yeah.
like, oh, there's elk over there. Maybe tomorrow I'll just
just
go over there.
slowly make my way over there.
Yeah.
Gain
You-
3,000 feet, lose 2,000 feet. Gain 1,000.
But we don't
feet,
have
lose
to do a crazy, we don't have to do a crazy place like that. We can go to
True. I heard Idaho,
Nevada.
Nevada. Yeah, Nevada's. I don't know. Can you get over to Tag?
I don't know. We
I
can
don't
go to
think you can.
Nebraska. We can go to South Dakota. We can go to North
Nebraska,
Dakota.
yeah.
There's all those are like OTC. And
I just
you
talked
can
to-
do- North Dakota and South Dakota are like,
Yeah.
so
I just talked to my old bosses were in Idaho, and they were
Mhm.
like, it wasn't bad at all walking.
Depends on
Where you're at in Idaho.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So I don't know where they were, but they said they weren't in grizzly land.
yeah.
But
So
there was wolves.
yeah.
So I don't know if they were super far north. I don't know where they were.
They
Yeah.
didn't have grizzlies, but they had wolves.
Yeah, they said there was like one grizzly sighting in the last however many years.
Oh, but you said they have wolves.
They have wolves, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'd love to shoot a wolf. Holy smokes!
That'd be cool.
Well,
as shit,
we
right?
can do that with because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna say pretty sure. I think that Idaho wolf season is like 8 months.
Well, they're a problem. So if they need a solution,
So
Just loads up. What would you do? Would you get like post killing the wolf? Like, what would you do?
oh, I would just tend to hide like I have everything else at the house. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Full amount of a 175-pound animal. That's not going to work in my house.
That's true. I'm trying to figure out. So that black coyote's back, and I'm trying to figure out. I want to full body mount this fucking thing if it looks good.
Yeah,
I don't know, but then it's like,
I would. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime thing.
how much? Like, that's a lot of money though. That's a
Yeah.
tag to fucking.
Yeah.
Every time I want to get something mounted, I go, oh, it's this many tags.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's just me.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I love taxidermy.
Yeah. Well, I think of the same stuff like turkey fans. There's only so much you can do with them. I
Mm.
mean, they're a cheap thing to do.
I want to do that cool one with like the wings and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate turkey. Like fuck turkeys. Hate them. Still hate them. Always will hate them. But that I don't even know what you call that. Where it's like the wings and the fan feathers and it's like all flat
Yeah,
and they're like sprawled out. I like
yeah.
that.
So there's an article here. Idaho gives hunters and trappers a lot of opportunities, including several units that are open to year-round hunting. Residents and non-residents can purchase tags, and there is no daily or season limit on wolves.
Nice.
But a person can't take more wolves than the number of legal tags they possess. So, with that said, we can mash up 2 in 1. Go for deer and wolf. If you see a wolf, you pew-wah! That's the sound of my bow.
Yeah, well, you shoot at Matthew, so that's accurate.
Anyways,
Are we? Should we do? Should we do predictions for the season? Like write them down and then see how we do at the end of the year and like rekindle the.
Yeah, let's do it. How many tags you got for PA?
4.
Jesus, I don't know how many
Wait,
times.
deer or just animals?
Deer.
Okay, 4.
I don't know. I think I have 2 or 3. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I bought.
What do you have?
I got 3. I got 2 doe tags and a buck tag.
Yeah.
So I have 3 doe tags for 3 different zones.
Oh, really?
No, then I do have 2 tags. So I have 3 because I got
That zone too, yeah.
yeah.
I lied. I have 5.
Jesus.
I have a
You got
DMAP.
the DMAP.
I have a DMAP tag, which is also in another completely different area.
Dan
I
is
do
gonna-
that to force myself to like move around.
Dan is gonna kill 1 deer in PA.
It's a fair assessment. You've taken the average for the last 10 years. Should we do our own predictions and then have everybody else do predictions too?
That's hilarious.
All right, Eddie, what's your prediction for the year?
I'm going 2 for 3.
2 for 3 on tag. Okay, so we're just doing tag fills.
Oh, what else you want me to predict?
Well, like,
Bear?
are you gonna kill the pie ball?
I hope so, but no guarantees.
Are you gonna kill a buck?
Yes.
Okay. How big is that buck gonna be?
Probably 120 inches.
Oh shit, we're going for giants here. All right.
According to my trail cameras.
Gonna go pie ball question mark. He's not committing to that. All
That's
right.
going to be tougher than it sounds,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, like you said, it's a wild animal. Like it's not a gimme for
Yeah.
by any means. What's your prediction, Antonio?
I don't know. I have no prediction. Maybe 2 deers. Fucking doe.
Learn cameras.
Learn how to fucking put cameras. The photographer don't know how to use trail cameras.
That's hilarious.
It's because you're not holding it.
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah. Don't you think?
So that's it. You're gonna. How many ducks are you gonna kill?
How many ducks?
Oh, we're talking
shit.
about other stuff
Oh yeah,
too.
everything. Are you gonna kill a bear? Like what are we doing here?
Well, see, I have this thing with the bear.
Yeah.
I've killed my one with the rifle.
Hey.
I've killed my one with the bow.
Hey, Hey, you're gonna shoot the bear.
I'm not specifically.
You're gonna shoot the bear.
I'm not specifically hunting them,
If it's 35 and
but
You're
if,
not gonna be able to get away from them now. I feel
if
like.
one comes in front of me and
are
it's
gonna shoot 'em.
season,
you're gonna shoot
probably not gonna hold off.
Yeah.
I got a bear on me this year.
You're gonna get a bear?
Yeah. We're gonna do a bear this year. I think.
Okay.
How many ducks in PA? Are we going to Maryland with you?
Oh shit! I
I
forgot
don't
about
know.
that. Probably
I-
not this year, right? Because that's
Yeah.
already taken care of.
Yeah. I actually just got the text message last night.
Did you really?
We might do Delaware duck.
Yeah, how's that place looking? Have you been?
The 13th.
Oh,
you haven't gone yet.
No.
Ah,
13th.
I was thinking it was.
It looks phenomenal. I drove by it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, accidentally drove
Yeah.
by it.
Yeah. The 13 will.
How'd you do that?
I made a big loop coming back from when we were scouting the first day when it was pouring outside, and I brought up my Onyx, and I'm like, what is that random pin there? And I pulled it up, and I'm like, oh shit, this is the place that Antonio was talking about. So I like made sure I kind of went that way, and there's only like 3 roads over there, so
Yeah, we gotta get down there because that might be the spot we gotta go for Delaware.
Maybe. We'll get out. The 13 you'll hear from me.
I better.
We can. She said that we
7:00. I want to hear.
can. Give me a second so I can look at stuff first. But yeah, well, you can hunt from the actual house because it's on the river.
Yeah,
So
that'd be sweet.
yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to see if it's even a possibility. In PA, I kill an excessive amount of 0 ducks last year, and I went out probably.
Kill an excessive amount of time.
Yeah. We killed 2 margansers last year. That's how good we are.
that's a dose.
As a dose margansers. And I went out like 20 times, dude. Fucking, it was rough last year. So rough. But the year before,
I've never killed a duck.
destroyed them. Well, I put
Mergansers don't count. Every time me and Antonio go hunting, we don't kill anything.
him on black ducks one time, and we couldn't seal the deal with that
Oh,
shit.
that was a terrible day.
Yeah, that was a terrible day. It is what it is.
Fun day, terrible day.
Yeah.
And that's the day that our waders were freezing to the kayaks.
Oh yeah.
Right? That was
Yeah.
like New Year's, wasn't it?
Something like that.
It was
It was
terrible.
cold. It was a cold day.
All right, you ready for my predictions?
Yeah.
I'm also
Alright.
gonna get my bobcat this year, by the way.
Oh
Add
shit.
that to the list.
Are you gonna shoot him or are you gonna trap him?
Cat.
Fisher too.
You're gonna, ooh.
You're gonna what?
I'm trapping it all.
Oh, trap. Okay.
You got anything to add to your list?
No.
So you got 2 deers,
Dozen ducks.
learn cameras, a bear, a dozen ducks.
I got a dozen ducks with my name on it.
Because you're going to Delaware.
We're going to Delaware.
I did dozen ducks. Okay, I can't spell ducks. All right. Speaking of ducks, bad day to be Buffalo yesterday. We'll just throw that out there. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. All right. I'm gonna shoot 3 deer in PA. I'm gonna shoot 2 in Jersey, 1 in Delaware, 1 in New York.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna shoot 1 bear. Anywhere. You get a bear tag in New York with your deer tag. 2 pheasants.
Just 2 pheasants.
4 ducks, 2 geese, 1 black coyote, 17 squirrels.
I like that he just did all this shit. I forgot about Delaware. Doubt I killed a deer in Delaware. New York for sure. We're getting out of that mountain with fucking meat.
I'm not coming home until I'm just gonna call up work and be like, I'm not coming back. Actually, I'm not calling anybody because there's no service. But
Yeah. That's hilarious.
we got
Pheasants are good, man.
a lot of killing to do, boys.
Six pheasant?
6
Yeah.
pheasants for you?
Yeah. I got the dog, bro. That's easy
Yeah.
for me. That's not that hard.
Nothing well, there's a little crazy. I think the hardest is going to be your bobcat. I think is the hardest, and probably Fisher too, just because the season's short, isn't it? Or is that's long?
Same length. It's like 3 weeks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. The otter's like very short.
Well, ours is only
A week. Well, I think that's predictions for 23. 24.
I'm glad that everybody's interested in this. They're writing it down while they're driving. Also,
Yeah, don't write and drive. We're not liable for any accidents. So realistically, I'm probably gonna kill one deer in PA. Said the goal is extremely high.
Yeah, I usually kill just one, and when I'm like, I'm gonna shoot that doe, and I'm like, no, man, I think there's a bigger one here, and then I.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, there's zero reason for me to shoot more
My
than one deer
years
or
are
two.
always different. Because one year I have an itchy trigger finger. I want to kill a doe as soon as I see one. And then the next year I want to learn somewhere so I don't shoot anything there unless it's a buck.
Right.
So some years I'll shoot 2, then some years I'll shoot 1. And last year I didn't shoot any.
Right.
Just the way it worked out, Rifle season, you try and find a doe and you can't. And
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Yeah. And archery, you can't get away. When you're not trying to hunt them, you can't get away from them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then,
I shot my 2 does last year because they were annoying me.
That's a good way to shoot.
I mean, I'm sure that's frowned upon in society a little bit somewhere. But
It's not.
yeah, the one doe came
it's
through.
probably annoying somebody else with their flowers.
Oh yeah, for sure, especially there. Yeah.
So you did a good deed.
Yeah.
Very good.
You know what?
Good Samaritan.
I like that.
Yeah.
I did.
You did a good deed.
I helped out the people.
Community with service. Good job, Daniel. Community service.
Carol's tulips are good for another year.
Carol also doesn't like hunters.
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's a good way to end on predictions.
yeah.
And we'll
We'll reconvene.
yeah, episode 30. What did I say? 39?
39. We'll come back to this list in 2037 when we find it under all the archives, and they're like, "Oh, remember that year that we had predictions?"
Yes.
You guys, if you stay tuned to 2037, you'll hear the actual.
I guess I really don't have to write this down because I could just re-listen to the episode. We should re-listen to the episode during the episode and see what we said because we'll forget by then. Just be like, oh shit, I'm stupid.
Damn.
All right, I'm taping it to the wall.
Oh snap!
So it's
We should do a little friendly wager. Just put some money on it.
Fucking money bags over here.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
No,
I want to be cheap as we can on all trips.
No,
but let's put money on the deer.
No,
We're betting on
no, but I'm not talking about like an excessive amount. I'm talking like a couple $, like just for the sake of it.
I don't know, man.
Okay, so how are we doing it? Are we doing like fantasy? Is it like fantasy, or is it like a scavenger hunt?
What?
Like, are you doing like, I don't know why I said fantasy football. Like, I don't know why fantasy football came in.
Or scavenger hunt.
like each like a 10-pointer's 1,000 points, an 8-pointer's 800 points.
you want a
10
point
points.
system on this.
Yeah, we can make it probably put a point system on it.
All right. And we're all at 0, right? We haven't killed anything yet.
Look,
Besides time.
kill a squirrel the other day with my car. It's about does that count or not?
All right, we're starting this off at 0. We'll develop a scoring system, and then on the next episode, we'll release that scoring system.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
We don't condone just killing things for points or money.
Yeah.
But this is a friendly wager.
Yes. Only friendly way.
We only eat what we kill.
We should invest in a wrestling belt. It says King of fucking Pennsylvania, and then whoever wins this
We're really
gets to get a wrestling belt on it.
apparently you guys didn't see the hat sales that we had this year. We don't have that much money to spend.
I'm making one out of cardboard from Amazon. Don't worry. Whoever wins this,
There's like hot glue shit on there.
Don't worry. I got a 5-year-old. I got fucking
Sharpie?
plenty sparkles in my house.
Oh Jesus!
I'm making a belt, and whoever wins it could claim to be the best in this team.
Winner. If there was more people in our like core group,
Yeah.
we could do like the winner. All the losers pays for a new bow for that person next year.
No, fuck that.
Well, I'm saying if you have 10 people, it's like $100.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
nowadays, did you see the new Matthews bow? It's $2,000. Why? It's Target.
Anyways.
It's Target bow.
All right,
So.
anyways.
That's it. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of the Craving Wild podcast. You guys know what to do. Satisfy that craving. Be wild.